Hello everyone, welcome to my new YouTube channel, Share the Market. The idea is to share my knowledge and experience of the market through this platform, which I think could help somebody who really, interested in learning. In today's video, we will be discussing a very interesting stock called as Indraprastha Gas Ltd. In short, we can call it as IGL. What IGL does is they are into the business of city gas distribution, and in short we'll be calling it CGD going forward, and they mainly operate in Delhi and nearby region. The city gas distribution, it has 4 segments to it. In other words, I could say, it caters mainly 4 areas. The first being the household. They supply natural gas through pipe network to the households, and don't confuse this with LPG cylinders, both are different. And the second area is they supply natural gas to the commercials also, for example hotels, restaurants, offices, hospitals, etc. And the third is the industries. They also supply natural gas to the industries. And the final and the most important being the transport fuel. We call it as CNG, compressed natural gas. Before I talk about the stock, I want to give an overview of the sector first, because I think it is very important. First, let's understand the energy mix of India. From the chart, you can see 80% of the Indian energy needs met by coal, oil and biomass. The share of natural gas is only about 6%, and this is where the opportunity is lying. There is a global environmental concerns over the use of fossil fuels like petrol, diesel or oil, because these causes major damage to the environment. Responding to these environmental concerns, Govt of India aims to increase the share of natural gas in the energy mix to 15% by 2030 from the current level of 6%. Not just in India, it's a global phenomenon, because most of the countries targeting to increase the consumption of natural gas, because this is the cleanest fuel. The target of 15% gas share can be achieved when the consumption level at the end user level increases. To understand this, we need to know which are the sectors where the natural gas is consumed. In the below table, you can see power and the fertilizer are the major gas consuming sectors, followed by city gas distribution. So our stocks belongs to this sector, city gas distribution. Currently, the city gas distribution contribute 17% of total natural gas consumption. This 17% contribution comes from the stocks like Adani Gas, IGL, the one which we are currently discussing, and the MGL, Mahanagar Gas Ltd and Gujarat Gas Ltd, and few more are there. The good part is it is increasing at a very high CAGR. In 2012, the contribution was at only 9%, and now it has reached to 17%. It is because government is propagating the use of natural gas quite aggressively through CGD networks. I think I have given quite a long background before I arrived at the topic. Now, who controls the city gas distribution? Yes, there is an authority, central authority, called as PNGB, Petroleum and Natural Gas Regulatory Body, which regulate the CGD, and they grant the CGD network authorizations. What PNGB does is they identify the new geographical areas to provide the CGD infrastructure. You can see the latest data from the below snapshot. In the latest bidding process, the 50 new geographical areas were identified, taking the cumulative numbers to 230, and that accounts to 70% of the population of India and 50% of the area. Please make a note of this. These projects are not completed. The infrastructure development is under process. According to the sources, by 2030, 70% of Indian population will have access to CGD networks. It seems to me the government is really committed towards the gas-based economy, and that excites me to find an opportunity in this sector. So finally, we have arrived at our stock. I think that background was necessary to make you understand the opportunities in this sector. IGL is a joint venture of BPCL and GAIL, and it operates in New Delhi, the national capital of India. The Delhi being one of the most polluted city, the government of Delhi is taking all the possible measures to curb the pollution. So in that way, I see a lot of opportunities for a company like IGL. For IGL, the majority of the revenue comes from transport fuel, that is CNG, and that's why you can see companies investing more and more money in building the CNG stations across the city, and also government is also supportive of this. In Delhi, all the public transport must be fitted with CNG kit. The sales numbers were good until March 2020, and then there is a sudden dip. We all know for the obvious reasons. This is one of the sector that is badly impacted due to the pandemic. There is a steady increase in the number of CNG stations over the years, and also you can see the demand is increasing among the PNG users. IGL is almost a debt-free company with a decent market cap. The recent 2 quarters have been really good in terms of sales. In March 2020, the revenues were down due to the pandemic. Look at the annual sales numbers. The numbers are increasing every single year, barring March 21. Also, the operating margin is also consistent. That means company is managing its expenses very well. The last 3 years sales growth is less. That is due to the pandemic effect, and ROE is decent. That means company is able to generate profit efficiently from its shareholders' investment. The ROC is also good and consistent. That reflects company's ability to earn returns on all of the capital it employs. ROC tells us how efficiently a company is using its capital to earn profit. The institutional holdings is also good. You can see the DIS are consistently they're increasing their holdings. Currently the stock is trading near its strong support. In my opinion, this could be the buying zone, and one could consider accumulating the stocks now. And if you are of the short term view, then wait for the some bullish chat pattern to form at the support zone, probably a double bottom. In my view, this stock can be considered for long term, short term, and mid term. This will serve the purpose of all three types of investors. But please do your due diligence before investing in any stocks. This is not a buy or sell recommendation. It's only for the educational purpose. If you like the content, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. That will motivate me to make more of such videos. And thank you for watching.